Hello everyone, ZaFool here again for another episode in my crazy adventure. So I haven't actually put out an episode for this in a while. That's because I just recently put up my inspired video, my inspired build episode, the Achievement Hunter one. So before we get started talking with words, before we get started talking about that, I think I'll give you a little overview of what we're going to do today and what I've changed around the village. So in the last episode I was working on the defense against the zombies. I've changed this into just the 6 here being what gets pulled down by the pistons. Before it was all of the fence posts. And I've put up a couple iron golems to hopefully fend off against like the faster zombies that get by, specifically the baby zombies. Sometimes it doesn't catch them. And basically I've linked up all of the paths, the water paths, to over here. If you look down there, you can see there's lava. Right now it just brings all the zombies and then they fall in the lava. I'm eventually going to make an off switch for that and then have the current continue down to a mob grinder, which I'm going to make over where those horses are underground. And so for today it's going to be a little bit more of a talking episode. I'm going to do a couple small things around the village. We're going to make a couple houses, put up a couple trees, that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, I'm going to do the trees first. And I'm going to need some saplings and some bone meal. I should have some saplings in here. Yes, okay, I have plenty of saplings. And I'll take the bones. Okay, let's go. So yeah, as I was saying, I just recently put up my Achievement Hunter inspired build video. And it got a lot more attention than I thought it would. A lot of people liked it. They especially liked the banners that I came up with. That was apparently everybody's favorite part. Mine too, of course. I actually really like that. The banners I came up with. I wasn't originally going to make a series out of it, but I have a couple ideas. And I think, yeah, I'm going to make a couple more videos. Oh, okay, that's cool. Trees, trees, trees. I'm going to make this into a forest. Basically, a small little patch of trees. So I have a couple ideas for a couple more inspired builds. For that build, it took me about 8 days, 8 to 9 days to get it to where it was. Actually, I can't cover that. I need more bone meal. So it was a very rushed build, I felt. I haven't finished it, but I was just like working on that the entire time. That's why I didn't put any episodes out for anything else, like my Let's Play series or my Redstone Fun series. So basically for that, for my next inspired build, I'm going to try and keep it a little bit more controlled. It's not going to be a regular series like my Let's Play series, which I try to get out an episode every week. It'll be maybe like an irregular series, maybe do it once every 2 weeks or so. This gives me time to come up with ideas, to actually finish the build, because it takes time. Like that was a pretty big build, and it took me a lot of time of just placing blocks, because I didn't use World Edit, and I think I'm going to stick with the rules I set for myself. Well, they weren't originally rules, but I'm going to make them into rules basically. So I'm not allowed to use any program mods like World Edit. I try to stay away from torches for lighting and other things like that. And oh, that's a big tree. And so yeah, probably every other week is when you'll see some more inspired builds. I have one planned already, which I probably put out next week because I've already started on it. I haven't finished the Achievement Hunter one, and I probably won't for a long time. Like I said, I rushed it and I spent so much time doing it, I kind of got bored of it. So I'm gonna I will continue the build and I'll update it eventually, but it'll be a while before I put that out. Also, since everybody liked it so much, I actually have a couple extra clips that I have of me just like fooling around, which I might put together and put out a video of later on today. or tomorrow, depending on when I finish the editing. And a little tidbit for next week's is, I guess I can tell you who I was inspired by to do the build of. It's Etho's Lab. He just recently hit 1 million subscribers. Well, not recently, it's actually been like a couple weeks now, but he recently hit 1 million subscribers, and he is one of my favorite Minecraft Let's Players to watch. And he's inspired me to do a lot of stuff, and I thought I'd do a build for him. So you can expect to see, oh, I was afraid that it covers it. Expect to see an inspired build for Etho's Lab next week. But don't hold me to that. It depends on if I can finish it in time. Because I'm gonna give myself a little bit more time for these builds now. Just gonna fix this up so it's not blocking that. So looks like my weather balloon's been working pretty good with the flint and steel. It drops, and that dispenses a bunch of cobblestone. So basically what it does is it dispenses cobblestone from the dispenser, falls down into this pool of water, and at the bottom is a bunch of pressure plates. And then those pressure plates go to a line of redstone, which then powers the pistons and causes them to retract during the day if it's raining, because it only retracts at night. Where this daylight sensor over here, oh, I think I covered it by a tree, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's there. And that little hole is a daylight sensor. Sorry if I'm like stuffed up. My nose is stuffed up this morning. I think it's allergies. So yeah, it's daylight sensor there. When it's nighttime, the daylight sensor activates or deactivates, and then the pistons retract. But there's also a second line from where the pool is. It goes around, and then it's also powers the line and causes the dispensers to retract when it's raining. Because inside there is a rain detector, which I showed in the last video. So yeah, that's basically the plan. I'm gonna make my inspired builds into a series. It might be a little irregular. Next one's gonna be Etho's Lab, and I have an extra clip for the Achievement Hunter one of me just fooling around. So now that we've planted a couple of those trees, I kind of don't like how there's like the small ones and then there's the big ones. But maybe if I put a couple more down, it might look a little better. 4, 5. I just keep putting them down. Another thing I want to start on this world, because I've kind of been in a slump. I haven't really felt like playing a Let's Play world. It's just something I started to do on the side, basically. That's an odd tree. I want to, I've decided I'm going to do some farms. Like, I need materials like slime balls, string, other things like that for projects and such. So I'm going to try and make farms for all the different resources. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to start a new project today. Work a little bit more on the village, and then we're going to start a new project. Yeah, there. See, now it looks kind of like a... Well, I got to put a couple more trees over there, but it looks like a forest, and this is like an abandoned well type of thing. It's kind of what I was going for. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not what I wanted to happen. Well, I guess I'm showing you the inside now. As you can see, all the lines are connected. There's a squid in here. There's a squid in here. Kill it. There. So yeah, all the zombies get pushed down this line here. And then it comes to this end here where it's lava. And I need to find a way out of here. I did not want to die down here. I don't have any ender pros because I don't have a ender pro farm yet. In terms of fighting the dragon and getting beacons from the wither, I'm going to wait to do that because this village is technically just a project. It's not actually where I want my house to be. Okay. So another thing that we're going to start is I'm going to find an actual permanent place to have my house. And then once we set that up, we will go and start actually fighting some of the bosses in the game. There we go, perfect. And now that it's nighttime, as you saw, the pistons retracted. The iron golems here are just like for extra security. We're going to see if we can find a couple zombies and get them to come here. Oh, there's some now. Thanks to their pathfinding, they think that they can access this land here. Oh, and apparently they can access the land. What the heck? You weren't supposed to be able to get in here. How did you do that? Well, it isn't 100%. Apparently it's still flawed from this side. Oh, you know what it was? How did he... Oh, he caught it faster than the... Because that side, I haven't had any issues. I've been watching this side. But I guess this side still needs flawed. Okay, I'm going to see if I can work out a way to fix this, and then we'll get right back to you guys. So this is probably a good time to show you this. I actually have this switch here, which connects to a piston that covers the daylight sensor. So it's basically like a manual off switch. Whenever the daylight sensor, so it covers it, and then the pistons over here will stay extended, as you can see. Yeah, see, this one's just a water trap. This is the other version I tried to use. This one only works in specific places, like this one here, and between the blacksmith and the storehouses. And this is what I'm going to use here and on the other side of the village. I might still have to do some tweaking, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Yeah, see, I think this looks so much better with the trees. I like how the natural surroundings look, although the trees are very irregular in size. Anyway, so I'll probably put some more of that down afterwards. Better go before that zombie gets me. So as I was saying, I'm going to start a new project, but before I get to that, I do want to do a bit more in the village, specifically with these horses. I want to make a stable. Actually, I'm going to go sleep to get rid of these zombies. But as I was saying, I want to make a stable just as a place to keep them. Freaking spider. Where are you? Okay. I want to make a stable, a place to keep all the horses in, or like a barn house type of thing. And I also want to have a path that lets you go between it, like a door that you can ride your horse through to enter the village, or ride it through to exit, and also splash the horse with a speed potion. And I'm just thinking of where to put it. I might just raise up this land to put it up here, or I could lower it, but I think I'm going to go with raising it. So I'll raise it up to maybe this height here. I gotta think about this. Either I raise it up or I leave that the way it is and build it here. Yeah, I'll work on that later. I want to put a couple extra houses down. I have some cobblestone, but I need more. Yeah, I need more cobblestone. We'll put down a couple more houses in the area. Just getting us some cobblestone. Should help with this. Yeah, okay, I'll take a bit more. And I'll take the wood. Okay, I'm not gonna make any... I think I'll maybe make one big house on that side and then a bunch of smaller houses. I do want to let these guys out, like the villagers out, but they... I haven't really perfected the zombie stuff yet, so they'll be let out afterwards. So let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put a smaller house here. Give me my cobblestone. And put down the floor. I believe they're 5 by 5. 5, 2. Yeah, okay, that should work. So that'll be one house there. Put another one here, and I'll make it 5 by 4. Can't remember which side the door is on. I believe it's... Oh, no, this side's 4? Yes, 4, because the double door was there on my other house. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. This is basically just to extend the village. Because where the horses are now is basically, I want that to be the center of the village. I built it out that way a bit, and I'm building it out this way right now. So there'll be 2 small houses here, and I think I want to make a big house here. Yeah. So how big are those bigger houses? Let's just take a look. 1, 2, 3, 9. It's about 9. Yeah. By how wide? 2, 4, 6. 9 by 6. Although that's for the library house. I wonder how the actual bigger house, because I made one over here by this other iron golem. I can't remember if the size is the same. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. But the width is different. Yeah, whatever. I'll make it 9 by 6. I'm gonna make it here. 9, 6. Okay. Oh man, this really eats up cobblestone. You know, Apollo 64 does not go as far as it used to. I'm always using this stuff up. Okay. Let's take a look and see how this looks. It does cover most of the side, and I'll probably have a fence there. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Now I just gotta put a couple houses on this side. Probably another 5. And another 4, maybe? Or 2 5s next to each other? Did I have that in this village? No, they were in between 2 big ones. I might have to put another big one on this side. But I think I'm going to put a 5 here for now. About here. Another thing that I'm probably going to try and do is I want to build like a... I was thinking about that side. I'm going to build a couple sand type village houses. And I want to build a... I might work in that temple to make it like a place for perfect villagers where you can get perfect trades. I haven't actually looked that much into that, but it's something to look into. Because it's an easy way to get resources, like perfect villagers. If you do it right, it's so easy to get diamond stuff. It's pretty OP. 5, one more. I just wanted to see how this looked. If I had a 5 by 4 here. This would be the big one, small one, small one. Nah, it's got to be another. This one has to be another 5 by 5. It's too small. Either a 5 by 5 or a bigger. Or I could make a custom design. It doesn't have to actually be one of the village houses. Some of the best stuff I liked was the custom designs. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hello there. Another thing that we still have to do is bring over the villagers from the other village and get a witch for the witch hut. And finish the potion shop, which I have not been working on. But I think I actually want to let these guys out. Oh, what? Why is this thing down? Oh, you know what it is? I bet you there's something down here. I bet that thing dispensed. No, there's nothing there. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Haha. The tricks of breathing underwater. Yay! Okay. So I did a bit more agricultural building. I've got these houses set up where I want them to be. Things are looking good in village development. So I think, yeah. So I'm going to actually go back to spawn and show you where we're going to put where we're going to build my idea of a slime farm, and then we're going to wrap up the video because it seems like it's getting pretty long now. Oh, I forgot I had this chest here. Oh wow, I had a lot of food. I should bring that back to the village and cook it. You know, I haven't actually looked in there yet. So it's just coming up to night now. We should be arriving at spawn shortly. Just trying to remember where I put my original house. Oh man, that's a lot of eggs. You know, the most eggs I've ever seen one chicken actually lay was 16. No, not 16. 6 piles of 16 eggs in one spot. Like, that's insane. Uh-oh, zombies. Where's the dang house? Oh, okay, I'm on the backside of spawn. Let it go over there and sleep away the night really fast so I don't get killed by these damn zombies. At 47 levels, I still haven't enchanted anything. Almost there. Don't shoot me, skeleton. I heard your bones shaking. Ah, there it is. I can see it. The shack. The stump. Okay, let's quickly sleep away. Oh no. Close. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah! Freaking spider. Go away. I don't want to deal with you. Oh, there's a skeleton nearby. Hello. Yep, come get me. See, this is why the roof is, that's why you can open the roof. Told you there was a purpose to it. There we go. Ah, beautiful new day. Ah. So, I'm going to show you where we're going to do the slime farm. Which I have to avoid that creeper to get to. You know, the spawn I actually have is really nice. I got to do some more build projects around here. I definitely want to build my actual house. That's where we got that. The first achievement I got, getting wood from a creeper. Anyways, I was saying, I want to build my house in the actual spawn area. And I want to build a big house. Okay, so over here, this is a nice spot I found. It's that land, basically this is, it's like right over the water, and if you go in, it drops down pretty far really fast. So I kind of think of it as like an on the edge type of thing. What we're going to do, or is what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to do some terraforming, and I'm going to extend this height of land all the way to the edge of the water there. And then on top of it, we're going to build up a castle ruins type of thing, is what I want to go for. Like a castle on the ridge overlooking water. And I want to make it look kind of ruined, like ruins. And then I'm going to build a slime farm in it. Like, well, obviously at the level the slime spawn at. And then probably make a water elevator to bring them up and then farm them here. It's not going to be too big of a building, but the terraforming is going to take a while. But we got lots of dirt from making that little river by the water mill in the village, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I have thought of a purpose for our stump house. It's going to become my mobile storage room type of thing. I'm going to build a bunch of different stumps around the world wherever I do my builds. And inside them is where I'm going to keep all my resources. I have done a bit of work on it since last time I showed you guys, so we can probably go take a look at that real quick and then wrap things up. I have done a little bit more down. See, I put a portal here. This basically is just to take me back to the village, because it links up with the other village portal. So if I go through there, it goes to the fortress, and then I go back through, it takes me to the village. I still gotta find the proper coordinates for it. So yeah, there's a bit of storage over here. There's a couple chests. Portal, chests, nothing yet. Nothing yet. A couple furnaces, some more chests. And over here is my armor dispensers, which I haven't filled up yet. You walk in, armor equips, you're good to go. I don't think I put anything in these furnaces either. Nope, nothing yet. So yeah, this is going to be where I store my stuff. I'll put a bunch of dirt and materials in these chests for the build. And then I have a place to sleep and a place to be safe while we work on it. So I hope you guys enjoy this little episode. It's a little bit more talking in the beginning, but we got down to some building and laid out the plans for the next coming episodes. So hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you crazy kids next time. Bye.